Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? We're gonna continue on this silly thing that I'm doing where I'm making a website, and it's pretty cool, and I'm glad you're with us. I don't know what we're doing today because you haven't really told me, but we're doing something.
The last time I did a video on this website, I went over revisions that I was doing. I am coming to the end of having to do revisions, and we're actually getting this website ready to have user testing. Instead of me going through the artboards in Adobe XD one by one and just talking about the elements, I'd rather just have a final design review of the prototype with someone who's not a designer. My name is Melanie Dunn. I'm currently a designer working in New York. This is my fiance, Andrew. Let's get your thoughts before you look at this file of what you've seen so far. How are you feeling about it?
Well, every time you show me something, I think, well, this is it. It can't get any better than this. We've done it. We've reached the top 100%. There's no room for improvement. And then you find a way to improve it. So I'm excited to see what you've done this time.
Just as a note, a lot of the photography leaning visuals in this are still mock-up and not finalized. We have to make time to actually do a photo shoot with his co-host, who might be a ghost at this point because we can never get them in the same room.
Co-host ghost, the co-ghost.
He could be an AI. Maybe it's, what's the Google one? Bard?
Bard.
Bard. Maybe he's Bard the whole time.
Good name.
Without further ado, we're gonna jump into my computer and I'm gonna turn it over to Andrew to control my computer and dabble through as one would peruse a website.
Don't notice anything different.
Yeah, I showed him just the homepage so far.
This looks cool. Like this. Ooh, I like those. Get in touch. Send an email. That should be 2 words. We'll fix that later. Reading a song. Wow. This looks so good. We've never talked about any of these. Except that one. All of these have to be added to my reading assignment list. Cucumber Quest? Get out of here. Sounds awesome. Ooh. These all look so good. Frizzy looks cool. These all look so good. What are these? Where did you find these?
Amazon. And this one's interactive.
So oh, this one.
Yeah.
I can click?
Yeah.
Wow. Looks really cool.
That's the comic I want you to read.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this. Okay. Swiftly. Ooh. Get it at a nice store. Is that it for reading assignments?
Mm-hmm.
Watches. Wow. Early reviews for the new Indiana Jones movie are bad. That's so cool. I love that, man. Was that it for watches?
Well, those are still interactive. They just have spice.
Oh, that's so cool. You say they have spice.
Yeah.
You got a little spice.
Yeah.
A little Salt Bay. 40 Bandits. That's such a good movie. Chris's Shelf. Is that Kingdom Come? It's a good book. They're all good books. We have great opinions. I just want to pat ourselves on the back real quick. We have great taste in comics. Very cool. Yeah. Looks good. Shop. Oh, about. God, I love that duck. What? He's got to change this.
Yeah.
Let's look at pictures of us. Contact. Media lunch break. Shop merch. Oh, I didn't expect that to actually do something. Oh yeah. Vin Diesel and Avatar. What an episode title. These are good jokes. We write good jokes. I write good jokes. This was the episode that I tried to get ChatGPT to write our jokes, and it couldn't do it. So I had to I had to write something myself like a caveman.
Bard might be able to write your jokes.
It can, and
It can give you an image now.
Oh, nice. It has. I've practiced with it. I've tested it, and it did okay. Oh, nice. I love the picture. Cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. Looks good. Gets better every single time. It's a shame we're gonna have to replace all of those images.
These?
Yeah, or we'll just read them and then they'll stay up
You
there.
should read the books. So how do you feel about the point it's at? Because this is now ready for user testing. Like I said, I'm writing up the script for our user testing that we're gonna do.
Every time you show me something, I think it's done.
I would say this is at a point that I wouldn't really change functionality anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The only things that I would change is the navigation bar. If you notice, like, it doesn't hover, but like everything else kind of hovers. I would make these have hover states,
That's
but prototyping that would have been ass.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Yeah, it's fair.
Because there's already, you notice how it turns a color with an underline?
Yeah.
There's already
Once you're
different
there.
states for that,
Mhm.
and it's not as easy to prototype the things that I think about that I want to do in Adobe XD as it is in Figma, but I did it in Adobe XD.
I know what some of those words mean, yeah.
But I think this is like pretty much like the look the website should be.
I agree.
And then
That's
once
great.
we get user feedback, we can apply any changes. But I have a feeling just because like the people that you got to help me when I was going through the Google course really didn't have anything to say.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, this is so cool. Because I think they were excited that they were trying an app and a website.
It's the same thing as, I've told you the story about the designer, my teacher, who was like, does anyone know why you make a 3D model for a director when you're designing a set? And everyone's like, oh, so the director can see, exactly how the set's going to look or whatever. And he's like, no, it's a good thought, but no. And, anybody else? Nobody? It's because when you hand them something you made, they go, oh, this is amazing. You made this? And that's kind of how I feel people are like, you made a website?
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of that where they expect it to be like fine. And then when they see it, they're like, oh my gosh.
I feel
Scrap
like
it. Throw it in the
people are
trash.
gonna recommend books for you to read. That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
I don't have, maybe. I don't think so though, because I think most of the people who are gonna help us are not comic book aficionados.
Or movies.
Or even movie people. I think
I don't know.
Most of my friends are not.
I feel like people are gonna focus more, cause like what I saw is people focus more on like the visuals
Yes.
and like their feelings on the visuals and visuals they feel are missing. I hope that people actually perform it in its entirety, because when I was going through the course, people were not performing the user test in its entirety, which was kind of amazing. And we, have determined that we're going to do a paid user testing for this since it's a real project.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that that's a little incentive for people to take it seriously. Past that, I've completed all for you that I need for my portfolio. We will just have to build this out. Future stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's future us's problem. Right now it's this, and then we'll figure that other thing out.
That's the state the website's in right now. I think there will probably be one more video about this website, maybe two. I don't know. Future problems.
Maybe 10.
Nah, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap this project up, move on to other projects.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Again, this was the website. And if you like this video or you're following along in this project, please give it a thumbs up. That's pretty cool. If you like videos on design and just like the life of being a designer, or if you want to follow my journey trying to transition into tech, please subscribe. That'd be cool too. Again, this is my fiance, Andrew.
Hi.
He was very helpful for this video and using his non-designer skills to look at a design project.
Yeah. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna have a website.
Hopefully. Or you'll just have like the feeling of a website. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.